If you want to go ahead and announce the team from Mexico.
Yeah, the next team, one of the next teams coming up is la Universidad Nacional Autónoma de Mexico. So we're excited to see them come up.
Viva Mexico!
And along with West Virginia University will be an A1. And so what we're going to do is throughout their run, which they've already started, they're almost a minute in, I'm going to turn over to you and hopefully that the folks that are watching from Colombia, we do have some people following us on Twitter.
All right.
And from Mexico, you can actually, we'll talk in Spanish and kind of talk about what's going on here. Just my initial thoughts before we start is that they have a big robot. So
I know, that thing looks huge. And they're already...
I'm excited to see. Look, they're digging up.
So we'll switch gears here, go into Spanish. And como pueden ver, están los robots. El equipo de México tiene un tremendo robot que están recogiendo. Parece que van a empezar a recoger un poco
ya empezaron a excavar.
Yes. Empezaron a excavar y ya están poco a poco recogiendo allí. No creo que tuvieron ningún problema para llegar.
Estábamos comentando que el tamaño del robot de México es más grande de lo que estamos acostumbrados a ver, así que estamos emocionados a ver cuánto es que pueden recoger en esta recorrida.
Exactamente. Y el equipo de West Virginia todavía parece que están llegando a recoger un poco, pero como puedes ver, estamos viendo el robot de México y es impresionante ver lo que están recogiendo. Parece que es bastante del territorio. So.
Me da la corazonada que pueden ser que hagan varias recorridas porque están yendo bastante rápido.
Sí.
Vemos que la Universidad de Virginia tiene un poco de... Están medios parados, no sabemos qué está pasando ahí, no vemos acción en estos momentos del lado A1. Mientras que el lado A2 sigue en movimiento.
Y parece que el robot de West Virginia ha parado un poco. No sé si tal vez están teniendo problemas de comunicación o están determinando cuál es el mejor método, pero en verdad no hemos visto mucho movimiento. So esperamos ver. We're just commenting that the West Virginia University hasn't moved that much, so we're trying to see. Maybe it might be a communication error or something.
They may have some comm issues on the West Virginia side. One of the things about the West Virginia team from last year, because they're a returning team, one of their mottos last year is that they're all about digging, and so mining. So it's not really they're in this competition to dig as much as they can and put as much as they can in the hopper. So it's.
But look at the University of Mexico.
They're moving at fast speed.
Yeah.
But it's a very interesting design because it's very wide. But it's short in length, so it's a completely different setup than most of your other teams.
We were just commenting that for the Spanish speakers, that it's a different configuration than we're used to seeing here in this competition. So it's going to be interesting.
And for those of you who are watching earlier, you're watching live coverage of LMC 2013 from the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex, and you were listening to Yvette and Andreas speaking in Spanish, as providing our live coverage in Spanish for the competition, which is a new feature this year. And so we have a team from Mexico in A2 in the arena, and so we're trying to reach out to our friends in Mexico and South America and trying to excite and get our folks from our neighboring countries involved in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll jump into Spanish here. Parece que estamos viendo al equipo de México. Están ahora mismo mirando la computadora. Parece que están, no sé, se ve que todo está comunicando.
Se ve todo bien, el robot está en movimiento. No vemos nada que no esté de lo que se supone que esté pasando. Vimos anteriormente al equipo de Virginia. Vemos movimiento ahora en su robot, así que parece que ya han podido arreglar la situación. Todavía estamos a tiempo, apenas hemos empezado, llevan 4 minutos.
Sí, estamos casi a mitad de tiempo, llegando a la marca de los 5 minutos, que ya en verdad tienen que empezar a determinar si van a continuar recogiendo y después ir a hacer un segundo atentado o si van a recoger todo lo que puedan ahora para entonces continuar.
Como vemos, Virginia tiene la capacidad de poder alcanzar a la Universidad de México, dado a que El robot de ellos tiene una boquilla grande y puede agarrar bastante tierra en estos momentos.
Yeah.
Así que tienen todas las posibilidades de poder alcanzar a la Universidad de México.
Yeah, exactamente. El equipo de México parece que no sé si están determinando si tal vez ahora sería un buen momento para comenzar de vuelta a devolver lo que tienen dentro del robot, o si pues continúan ahí, pero parece que no hay mucho movimiento ahora mismo. Y ahí parece que están de camino.
Parece que decidieron regresar.
Ya, vamos a ver qué pudieron recoger, si tienen el éxito de...
Sí, hemos visto que en la última recorrida con otras universidades, la Universidad de Estambul, que tuvieron problemas al llegar al momento de vaciar no sé cómo decir, su equipaje, sería la mejor.
Exacto, ya.
Vamos a ver cómo pasa, vamos a ver qué pasa.
Wow, so
Ay,
jumping
se
back.
cayó la Universidad de Virginia.
Yeah.
Se está corrigiendo.
Sí, parece que están pudiendo, parece que tal
A
vez
lo mejor
van a
tenía
poder...
mucho peso, si sueltan el peso
Yeah.
del frente puede ser que recuperen.
So I guess jumping back real quick, the West Virginia University just toppled over.
That's right, but they're it looks like they're going to try to upright themselves.
Look at this. This would be impressive if they actually can make it back
This
up.
is physics in motion right here.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Let's go back to the school from Mexico.
It looks like
they're
a little tilted.
They're a little tilted now. I wonder if something happened with their drum system where but it looks like they're gonna. West Virginia. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tumble.
I don't know if they're trying to do the worm or what, but they keep
There
on
is
getting back
a
up.
weight issue.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm seeing that they have a big bucket up front, and maybe that
Or they're
there's
just
too
having
much
fun.
weight.
Or they could be hot dogging it. You know?
That's
Yeah, that could be.
Well, they might want
But
to
they're
decide.
coming back. They're coming
Yeah.
back.
They're gonna
They don't want
try.
to quit on this one.
Probably not want to hot dog it too much. Just because
No,
they got
not with
getting-
only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
That's right.
Yeah, they've decided to turn back.
So this will be interesting just because they're choosing not to go their same route, so they might have new obstacles they didn't have the first time.
Now we're waiting to see is the team from Mexico. It looks like they're dumping. So the team from Mexico may be. Oh, they're in the process. Okay.
There we go. Y entonces, volviendo, parece que el equipo de México va a empezar a echar un poco de lo que pudieron recorrer dentro del el lugar de pesaje para ver cuánto han recorrido hasta este momento. Pero
Queremos recordar a los televidentes que necesitan un mínimo de 10 kilogramos para poder pasar a la próxima. Ay, parece que se les ha caído.
Parece que hemos perdido una cantidad significante. Oh, no. Y parece que están teniendo unos problemas que no pueden echar lo que han recorrido dentro de...
Acaban de perder bastante. La Universidad de Virginia tiene la oportunidad de acercarse y de poder sobrepasar a la Universidad Autónoma de México en estos momentos.
Y vamos a ver, con todos los obstáculos que ha tenido Virginia, a ver si pueden, de West Virginia, a ver si pueden
I think they need to back
echar
up.
algo.
Excuse me. I'm
Yeah.
getting excited now.
Yeah,
I'm getting
I know.
excited.
Go
Tienen
right
que
in.
acercarse un poco más o les va a pasar lo mismo que con México, que se les va a caer todo.
Oh, boy.
Toda la carga.
Wow.
I told you, West Virginia is just brute force. They just,
Brute force.
they just dump it, and then
They
that's
are in it to win it, that's for sure.
Wow.
They are all go.
It doesn't matter who gets dirty.
They just got to reach that 10 kilograms at this point.
But the team from Mexico, they were
they
dumping,
did.
but it wasn't extended all the way. It seemed like
Yeah.
they had still a couple, like maybe a foot left to get close to the hopper.
They spilled all of their content from what I saw.
It did.
It looks like they're not going to get anything
We saw
in there.
Virginia go ahead. They're at 15.9 kilograms as of now.
Right.
Was that time?
I think so. Let's say if we go back to the 10 seconds.
10
Yeah.
seconds
So
left.
so it looks like they're both schools are going to be done.
Wow.
But you know what? But the school from Mexico, they were right there.
Yeah.
They have a design that works because they actually, scooped up
It
some.
wasn't the dumping mechanism at that point.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is they learned a lot. And they still have a second run.
That's right.
So it's still an opportunity.
And that's what
game.
we find from this competition is that the second round they always do better the second time because they learn a little bit. They come back, they make their tweaks, and then it's really exciting to see these teams dump the regular.
Hopefully they use this round as a lessons learned. And
That's what most of them do. It's round one is to kind of get the feel because for most of them for the first time, they've never experienced BP1 and the simlet and how easy or how hard it is to actually drive through that simlet. Because a lot of the kids will test in sand, which is not even close to what BP1 is like.
BP1 it's a lot heavier, right? Compared to sand? Or?
It's like quicksand.
Okay.
You know, we were at a Black Point Lava Flow covering desert rats, and we actually had a chance to go to the quarry where Athlete and was doing some testing, and we actually went up a hill that was full of BP1. As soon as I started climbing, I thought it was a hard surface. I just fell right through.
Went right through.
Wow.
I actually fell right to my knees. And thank God I could dig my way out. And
that must have been a scary moment.
yeah,
right there.
I wasn't expecting that. So that was my first experience to BP1. And that was before they had the competition. So
really?
it was,
Wow.
Well, let's summarize the results for our Spanish speakers. Acabamos de ver que terminó la competencia. Tenemos a la Universidad de Virginia que llegó a 16 kilogramos.
Yeah. ¿Qué han
Así
pasado
que
entonces a la próxima?
Lograron sobrepasar a la Universidad de México. Están también para la próxima ronda.
Yeah.
La Universidad de México vimos que llegó a 0.4 kilogramos. Tienen que arreglar el sistema de vaciar el robot.
Yeah, exacto.
Porque vimos que fue un buen robot y llegó hasta el final.
Yeah. So, y tienen todavía una segunda ronda. So, todavía hay la oportunidad. Y el equipo de West Virginia hizo tremendo. Tuvieron 16 kilogramos. So, veremos a ver. So
Así que en México no se desanimen. Sigan adelante.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the arena and we're going to actually bring a team member on from the Mexican team, and you'll have a chance to ask them some questions in Spanish and see how well see what went wrong first of all and what they can do to overcome that problem for the second round. Okay,
Great.
Sounds
Looking
like a
forward
plan.
to that.
And they've started. Here we go. We started our last run of the day.
Do we have time for University of Florida?
No, unlike having Mr. Jim here from Iowa State who was able to tell us that they were going for a full autonomy, we're just going off of the information that was given to us that they were going for a full autonomous run. And if they succeed, this is just going to be awesome.
I tell you what, if this is actually true, and we'll have to get confirmation, and they actually achieve full autonomy, that's 500 points right from the get-go.
That has been actually an effortless start, a traverse to the digging section, and now they are there. This very well may be a full autonomy right now.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them. I really hope that the team from Mexico can actually achieve full autonomy. And unfortunately, Brack University, even though it's a demo, it seems like they're having some communication issues with their robot.
So, Rebecca, you've been with us all week. Can you give the people a little insight as to what you've been doing with the NASA Edge team this week?
Well, I've been finding people for everyone to be interviewed from each team, and it's been nice to hear the stories from people from other countries and from across the country here to see what their experiences are here this week. And everyone's been pretty happy to be here and excited. Even if their robot doesn't come in first place or in place, they're still excited to be part of the competition and part of the team.
No, why doesn't the University of Massachusetts at Amherst? Why don't they have a team here?
I don't know. I might have to change that when I go back.
Are you gonna make it back anytime soon?
Well, I'll be here this summer and next summer, so maybe my senior design project will be to make a Lunabot.
Okay, sounds good.
Maybe you'll be interviewing me next time.
Absolutely.
There you go.
That'll be great.
See, so what she's doing is she's getting all the intel from all 50
Yeah.
teams here, and she's going to take it back to her college and say, look, this is what worked, this is what didn't work, and this is what we should do. So it looks like team from Mexico is still collecting some regolith.
Yes. Now,
Looks like they've stopped collecting now.
I wonder if they are still attempting full autonomy, or whether or not they've taken over manual control of their. It looks like the young woman in the foreground here has her hand on a joystick, so they might very well be doing the manual control at this time.
That's true. And it still appears that Brack University does not have communication control right now. It looks like they've lost communications. So hopefully they're trying to establish connection, or trying to reboot, or trying to do something to get that rover fired up. As we are in the last run, the last group of the competition. This is it.
About 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this round.
50 teams, 32 from the United States, 18 international, 2 Colombian teams, team from Mexico, 2 teams from Canada, a number of teams from India and Bangladesh, 1 from Poland,
1 from Sydney,
1 from Sydney, Australia. I think it's just it's been an outstanding week. A lot of veteran teams.
Okay, I just found out that the young woman in the foreground was actually controlling the video camera so that the teams could see.
So we still may be in full autonomy.
Absolutely. But at this point, there will be no way to actually find out until we get confirmation from the team when they emerge from the communications trailer.
So Rebecca, when you go back to UMass and you start your own mining competition, you build your own robot or start designing one. Your expertise will rely on the electrical systems, huh?
Yeah.
You being an EE, you can design the circuit boards and get all the electronics all ready to go.
I've also got some experience with systems engineering from my semester down here, working with project management. So
Perfect.
doing the schedule and figuring out when things need to be done and working on the design. I'd also be
And
able to help with that.
And you're gonna make all your team members. I know this is gonna happen. You're gonna make all your team members fill out NASA forms just like you do at work.
Mm-hmm.
And
do lots of paperwork just to get one thing done.
Do a lot of and all of a sudden you're going to be developing PowerPoint presentations to give updates on what the status of the robot's all
our
about.
PDR and our CDR.
Oh, your PDR and your CDR. See, there you go.
You're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all your technical interchange meetings that you may have up at UMass. See, she's got the lingo down.
Yeah.
I learned so many acronyms in the past 2 years. I don't even know what they stand for anymore, but I can rattle them all off.
Straight to a civil servant.
All your design reviews.
I wonder what they do with all the regolith after. Do you think they save it for next year?
Yes, I believe so. Because I believe they've been using the same regolith year in year
Probably
out.
pretty expensive to buy that quantity of it.
Plus, to transport it.
Yeah.
Now, I cannot tell whether or not, do we have another camera view to see whether or not the Mexican team is, they're still
they're
moving.
turning.
Because they still need to make it into the hopper for it to count and get 10 kilograms.
I think they can carry quite a bit because that yeah, I think that's the situation. They're all collecting collecting all the regolith into the hopper, and then they're going to start heading out here soon. I could see it. I'm very confident they're actually going to get a good quality run and actually.
Well, it looks like they're lining up with the hopper
here
and
we
heading
go.
towards it.
Ooh, big rock.
Yeah.
See, where's Andreas when you need him? I wish he was here to see this.
Are they attempting to? Are they going to go around it?
They got lucky with that crater too. They're just right over the middle of it.
Well, it looks like they were going over the crater.
Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, they may skirt the crater. Yes. Oh, there's another one. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Are they inside on
Yes, the back wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're inside the.
Oh, looks like their front wheel's off the ground now.
I think they can get out.
We got about 2.5 minutes to take that regolith and deposit it into the hopper.
Oh no! Please don't get stuck.
We're all rooting for Team Mexico here to actually get a qualifying run and deposit 10 kilograms into the hopper.
I think that. No, I think they have made their way out of that. Yes. They have cleared the.
What do you think, Franklin? They gonna do it?
Yes. The question is, how much regolith do they have stored?
Well, they were collecting for a while, so hopefully they have enough.
Ooh, looks like they dumped a little bit.
They're trying to line it up.
Let's see, how much time do we have left for their about a minute and a half. Minute and a half to dump all their regolith into the hopper. Let's see what happens. See if we can get back to cat cam and see how well they do.
Oh!
Oh,
They were so close.
so close.
I don't know if there's any way you can recover from that.
No, I think they're gonna have to come in an e-stop. They were so close.
Wow.
I think everyone's is just shocked right now by the arena, just in dismay that they can't believe that that the rover tipped over. Don't know what to say. There's nothing much to say, is there?
Yeah, I'm speechless right now.
Maybe they were a little top heavy.
Just like we saw another one of the schools, they rolled right up the side of the wall, and
That's right. In the first round, and then they came back and corrected it by changing the pivot point. I think it was Middle Tennessee State.
oh man. As the time winds down on this final round, 5 seconds left. Brack University was unable to move. The Mexican team started out, I believe, trying a full autonomy run. And I think by the end they definitely were in manual, being controlled manually. But their rover tipped over at the hopper.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to try to see if we can get a spokesperson for each of the teams and see if we can actually talk to them and see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And our great new co-op student, Rebecca, without hesitation, jumped out of her chair and went to go get the team. She's been an outstanding helper this past week.
So stay tuned as look at that, they're actually getting the regolith out of
I
the.
want to see how much they would have had. Okay, well, while that's going on, we'll be right back as we set up for our interviews with the spokesperson from Brack University and from the team from Mexico.